Hello sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special NBA debate video today. I just heard the comments of Horace, former NBA player that played with a couple of good teams. You're looking at the Orlando Magic, the Chicago Bulls, stuff like that. And he had something interesting to say. He said that LeBron's Miami Heat would serve no chance against Michael Jordan's Bulls. And I laugh when I hear that. I laugh, because just looking down at the breakdown of some of the things that's going on, you got a lot of old players that were used to playing with all the physical rules and things like that. Well, the NBA is different. Yeah, Jordan could have been the all-time leading scorer with today's rules, but you have to look at it like this. LeBron James is a different breed. He's a different animal. He's not a Michael Jordan mold type player. He's in the mold of Oscar Robertson and a Magic Johnson. He's not a score first player. He's an unselfish leader that goes on the floor and tries to make his teammates better. Jordan, of course, one of the greatest of all time, 6 NBA championships. We've seen him upon time fail against the Pistons and failed against the Celtics, things like that, but he took his bruises, he took his knots, and then he went to lead his team to NBA legacy. Let's look at just the facts. Michael Jordan was not the only great player on his team. He also had Scottie Pippen. Going backwards, you're looking at Dennis Rodman being one of those Hall of Famers that was on his team. Look at the Hall of Fame coach he had in Phil Jackson. Look at the supporting cast. I could just break down a few. You're looking at Ron Harper. You're looking at Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc, Scottie Pippen, as we have already named, Dennis Rodman, Luke Longley, B.J. Armstrong, John Paxson. You have a plethora, Horace Grant. You have a plethora of guys that got in there and did work. So it wasn't like Jordan was on his own. It wasn't like Jordan carried the team by himself. He had help throughout each and every step and phase. Though he did hit big shots, though he did get big steals, LeBron's done the same exact thing. You're looking at LeBron James and what he's done overall, the magnitude. Him winning so many MVPs and him getting all these NBA MVPs as far as the finals go, he's showing you his greatness. And if he can get the Miami Heat to win this championship and get yet another NBA MVP in the NBA finals, you're looking at so many things that are going to be looking at. As far as him being compared to Jordan, him being compared to Magic Johnson, him cementing himself as possibly the greatest player in NBA history. When you look at the teams and you just compare them, there's one thing that stood out, and when I look at the Chicago Bulls, they didn't have a true big man. You know, they had Bill Cartwright. He was up there in age when they had him. Luke Longley's not really a guy that you think of as a shutdown person. The Heat of now have shooters. They do have good shooters. Even though you had Steve Kerr and John Paxson, nobody else on that team scared me except Jordan. Tony Kukoc was a good shooter, but he was not a clutch shooter like Steve Kerr or John Paxson. Simply a marksman that if you give them the ball, you're expecting the three to go in. You're going down the court because you're not even looking for the rebound. With the Miami Heat, you have a bunch of slashers. You have Dwayne Wade. You have Shane Battier who can shoot the ball. You have one of the greatest shooters of all time in Ray Allen, who, when you get it in Jesus Shuttlesworth's hands, you're looking for the three to be automatic. You're looking at Rashard Lewis. Even though he's up there in age, he can still swing that three ball from either corner, from the top. You're looking at Norris Cole being a pit bull at the point guard position. Mario Chalmers adding a little offense at the point guard position. You're looking at Dwayne Wade being a slasher that he is going to go to the hole, going to get fouled. You're looking, if you compare these teams and they're both healthy, who's going to stop Dwayne Wade? I know Scottie Pippen can slow down Dwayne Wade a little bit, but if he's on him, that means Jordan 9 times out of 10 is going to be in foul trouble, because Michael Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, was not as big as LeBron, was not as strong as LeBron. LeBron James, you can call him a flopper, you can call him all these other things. The skill set does not lie. He plays defense, he plays offense. At both ends of the floor, he is dominant. Look at what LeBron James does through a full basketball game, meaning rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, points. He does it all. So you're looking at LeBron James being a full 5'2" athlete. Michael Jordan, as good as he was, did not go in that paint and did not get his hands dirty and try to guard in the post. He could guard 1 through 3. That's about it. LeBron James, he hates going in the post, but if he has to, he does his job. Scottie Pippen was a bulldog, as I reiterated before, but Scottie Pippen, they didn't have 2, 3, or 4 Scottie Pippens. For the most part, Scottie Pippen took a lot of leverage off of Michael Jordan because he went and played defense 9 times out of 10 against the best player on the other side of the court on offense. That gave Jordan some energy on the other side of the NBA court to do what he did on offense. If you didn't have to play perimeter defense on a Magic Johnson or Isaiah Thomas or Larry Bird for the full game, hell yeah, you're gonna have all that damn energy left over. I'm tired of people insulting the Miami Heat and LeBron James. Even though I'm not a fan of the Miami Heat, I'm a LeBron fan of what they've done. You can't act like getting to the NBA Finals 4 times is an easy task, because Jordan never did it. Pippen never did it. Phil Jackson never did it. So all these players that all these teams and things like this that have never won and gotten to this place of excellence, you're looking simply for what you're saying about Jordan and them. If Jordan and them were that good, they would have run off all those titles without Jordan when he left. So for me, I see Michael Jordan as being a great player, and as Horace Grant being one of the respected NBA players of the past, but I have to vehemently disagree with everything that he's saying, because LeBron James keeps games close. You're not just going to walk onto a court and say, you know what, I'm going to take this from you, LeBron. No, 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 no. LeBron James has stepped into his own. King James is here to stay. So at the top of that list, you can't have a Michael Jordan unless you speak of LeBron James also. Because in his time period, in his era, just listen to the head coach of the Indiana Pacers. When they're saying the Michael Jordan of this era put them out of the playoffs. LeBron James is a full, complete player, and he brings it every night. Both ends of the floor. For the full 48. It's you can't stop it. So, I don't know what you guys feel. Do you feel like LeBron James, the comments about him from Horace Grant are justified, or do you feel like this is just another one of those NBA players that are jealous of what LeBron's doing, or think that his team is just so good that they'll be able to walk over the Miami Heat? Let me know. And in fact, name a team. Let's put it together. Name a team that could compete with the Miami Heat and do this excellence that they've done. You know, the only teams that I know of are the Bill Russell Celtics, you know, so leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check me out at justmypicks.com each and every week for all the breaking news, all the great videos, all the great articles. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at justmypicks.tv. Also, check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/justmypicks.tv. Hit that little red subscribe button so you can check out all my updates on my videos and all the archives that we have in the vault there on our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to share us in your sports group so we can debate with you and your sports group each and every day on the hottest topics in sports. Don't forget, share us in your sports group. Thank you very much and have a great day.